The iPods.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Dr. Miller, and the SCP we're going to be looking at today is SCP-131. Object Class: Safe. Special Containment Procedures. No special safety procedures are to be taken with SCP-131-A and SCP-131-B. They are free to travel about Site-19 so long as they do not attempt to enter any restricted areas or attempt to leave the facility. Casual contact with the subjects is permitted, but it is recommended that such contact be kept to a minimum to prevent the creatures from forming an attachment to personnel.
Oh, so they'll like you too much if you visit too often. I feel like this is only a good thing. Can we take it home?
Hourly tabs are to be kept on subjects at all times. Failure to account for their presence at these times constitutes a Level 1 lockdown situation. Any report of abuse or mistreatment of the subjects will result in a harsh reprimand. Description: SCP-131-A and SCP-131-B, affectionately named the iPods by personnel, are a pair of teardrop-shaped creatures roughly 30 centimeters in height, with a single blue eye in the middle of their bodies.
Yeah, they're pretty cute friend shapes.
SCP-131-A is a burnt orange color, while SCP-131-B is a mustard yellow.
They kind of remind me of like Pikmin a little bit. Yeah.
At the base of each creature is a wheel-like protrusion which allows for locomotion, suggesting that the creatures may be biomechanical in origin. The subjects can move surprisingly fast, covering over 60 meters in a matter of seconds.
Man, they are speedy. Speedy little Pikmin with one singular eyeball.
The subjects, however, lack a braking system, which has led to some rather spectacular, if not overly amusing, mishaps involving the creatures.
Oh no, they can't stop. They can go very quickly, but they cannot stop. They have no brakes. They are only speed.
Subjects have also shown the ability to climb sheer surfaces and have gotten lost in the air vents on more than one occasion.
RIP.
The subjects seem to have the intelligence of common house cats and are insatiably curious. Most of the time, they
House cat SCP
roll around the facility, observing personnel at work and catching peeks of other safe-class SCPs.
Oh my gosh, they're just running around, peeking. They're just people observing, rolling around.
The subjects seem to be able to communicate with each other via an untranslatable high-pitched babbling. The subjects have never been observed to blink, even in laboratories when the subjects have been videotaped for over 18 consecutive hours.
That's so cute. They're just going around like beep, 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 beep.
The subjects seem to respond well to any affection given to them and will quickly bond to the giver of said affection, much in the same way a puppy bonds with a human being.
So we can pet the iPods. We can pet them. They like being pet.
Will follow anyone or anything they've made a bond with anywhere, even into normally restricted areas. Although curious, the subjects can sense danger in their general vicinity, and if the object of their bond begins to approach something they register as dangerous, for example, Euclid or Keter class objects, they will swarm around their bonded companion's feet or approximate extremities, while babbling in a panicked tone as if
oh my goodness, so they can warn you of danger, so they're actually super helpful for like keeping an eye out for other problematic SCPs. They protect you too? They're such good boys.
Warn them. Because of the daily dangers faced by Site-19 staff in dealing with Euclid and Keter class objects, it is recommended that staff avoid making attempts to bond with the subjects, as it can pose a distraction during delicate operations and experiments and may pose a danger to the subjects themselves. See Addendum 131-1.
They're so cute.
If the subjects are ignored by their bonded target long enough, they will eventually lose interest and return to their normal activities. It should be noted that the subjects require...
I would not be able to ignore them, especially if they're making cute little sounds rolling around towards me.
No real care.
I would only enable their endeavors.
Maintenance from the site staff. They do not eat, leave droppings, or even sleep.
Bro, they don't require sustenance and they never poop. 11 out of 10 pet.
It would seem that the only sustenance they require is visual stimulation. although this requires further study to verify.
So they can watch video games with us, chat. They can just watch video games.
Subjects SCP-131-A and SCP-131-B were found in a cornfield outside in the year 19. They were promptly transported to Site 19 via and were then downgraded to Safe Class and given free reign across the site once it became clear they were not broadcasting what they saw to any hostile foreign powers.
Yeah, they just hanging out. They're not being harmful. They're just people observe. Yeah, they're the lurkers in the stream, chat. This is what lurkers look like.
Addendum 131-1. During an incident that took place on the subjects followed one of the cleaning staff on routine cleaning of the container of SCP-173. After their normal attempts to warn the cleaner of the danger were ignored, the creatures rushed into the container in front of him and the other 2 personnel on duty.
Aww.
Once inside, the staff members observed the subjects sitting in front of SCP-173 and watching it intently.
Oh, that's so sweet that they stand in front and they try to, like, protect them from harm. True, that's me 100%. See, I told you guys that's what lurkers look like in the Rosiebellmoo streams.
If aware, it could only move if
they're just little guys.
The cleaners ignored the presence of the subjects and continued with the bi-weekly cleaning as per standard procedures. When the cleaning crew left, the subjects did as well, rolling backwards slowly and never taking their eyes off of SCP-173.
They're like, we're rolling away, but I'm still watching you. Always watching.
Current applications of SCP-131-A and SCP-131-B as wardens for SCP-173 and perhaps other SCP which require constant observation, such as SCP-689, are being considered. Okay, I think that about does it for today. Thank you all for listening, and you are all dismissed.
This is so cute. This one and the Tickle Monster are the most based, like, sweet SCPs I've seen so far. I love them so much. I bet you they would get along super well, too. Where's the crossover? Where do the iPods meet the Tickle Monster?
Goodbye.
They would be the best of friends. Ultimate friendship units to acquire. These were so
Maximus.
cute. So cute. I didn't realize there was wholesome SCPs. That's great. I love that so much. I thought they were all, like, problematic to, like, some extent. I didn't realize some of them were actually helpful or, like, got along with the researchers and stuff.
.com.
People lurkers. That's what they look like on my stream for sure.